we stay over Sunday and extend it and then go home early, go to work early on Monday morning. Just stretching out this whole thing. I just didn't want the weekend to stop. It was amazing.
I know.
Oh my God, that picture, that video of Blanche, what the hell was he doing there?
Well, he was supposed to do an unstable exit, and that's what he did. There's
Oh my
Bob.
God.
The schoolboy there.
There's
Oh my
Helen.
God.
There she is.
Oh.
All right. Yeah.
Weren't we all young then?
Oh my God, yes.
Don't. I've had this whole thing really bugging me this last, mainly just this year since Christmas, of that I've got a lot of things just happening that are 30 years ago, and I'm going, stop it with the 30-year memories. And I'm like, I wasn't even a kid. It'll be like 25 then, 26. I'm going, I haven't now got 30-year-old memories.
I was in my 20s. How old were you, Anne, when you started?
Yeah, I think it was around 23, something like that, 22, 23. It was in 1985.
Right, yeah. So you were a good couple of years ahead of us.
Yeah.
When did you start, Terry?
I did my first one in '82, December '82. So I was 20 in the October.
Wow.
So I did 2 jumps at Tilstock in '82, and then I had a layoff then for about 9 months, and then I ended up. I think I went up to Cark, and then I found out about the Black Knights, and then that was it. Then I was there.
It was a bit near, wasn't it?
Well, I was at Black Knights until I got up to my first 10-second delay, and I was supposed to be getting married to a girl in Stockport, so it all come to a stop. And 8 weeks before the wedding, we decided not to get married.
Wow!
And we had a house and everything, Wow. So, and I thought, I mean, it's mutual, and I thought, well, this is it. I can do what I've always wanted to do, and that was the plan. I went back. I went jumping, and even on the day I was supposed to be getting married, it was 2:30. I was in Papa Charlie, knelt down on the way to altitude. I remember looking at my watch, 2:30, and I thought, I'm in the right place, and I just carried on, and we ended up selling the house, and with my share of the sale of the house, I bought my first kit from Loster's Loft. And I went up, bought this Xerox with a red Fury main. As it happened, they had a red round reserve on the shelf, and there's a red patch on the Xerox, so it all matched. I put it on the seat next to me and drove all the way back from Bidlington with my baby next to me. It was perfect.
Guys, I need the loo. I'm at that age. I'll be back in a minute.
What's it like?
It's Graham said to me about writing a few things down, and we'll go through a few things in a minute. But to me, one of the things is like the psychology of it,
Yeah.
It's not for everybody, is it? Well, that time we were there, it was just perfect, wasn't it?
Say hello to my husband, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
He thought I was crazy for jumping, and he said I came to my senses when I stopped jumping and sold all my gear.
Right.
Brilliant.
Well, I mean, like I say, it's not for everybody, is it? But
no.
For people.
What you said there, Terry, about the psychology of it. I found that we're travelling around a bit. There was a lot of tradesmen involved in skydiving, and I didn't know if it was there was a thing with the tradesmen where self-employed. So as soon as the blue sky came, we were off. We were in jumping because we could. But it was I think the lackadaisical approach to it. The people that are a bit more educated, higher up the ladder on working and stuff, they seem to be a bit more anxious about everything because they were worried. They knew too much. I kind of didn't know a lot, so the less I knew, the easier it was, and I just like watch, listen, and learn. We had Lloydie saying, right, I want you to just fall a bit flat, get your arms back, heads up, have a look, get, you know, a bit of a feel for it. Job's a good one, and off you went, and you just did it. And I look in the logbook, and it was like, yeah, clear to go, next one. Everything was all ticking boxes and going. I've never been that good at anything. There was all those boxes that were ticked all spot on. I just haven't. So if there's anything you can become natural at, I think, yeah, skydiving is something you can do.
So on the psychology of it, what made you decide to start doing it?
Oh, that's even better still. We were all motorcyclists. We were bikers from the age of 16. As soon as we were 16, we got a provisional license. We got a moped. Bosh, we were off. And then as soon as we could, at 17, we all had our motorbike license. We're living in Garstang, you know, around the Cockham area. So we were little racers. And as that grew and we got older, 17, 18, 19, 20, one of the lads that I grew up with just said, oh, look, give us 50 quid for this summer's adventure. And we're going to go and ride our bikes round Donington racetrack. And they're doing these track days. So we did that one year. And we always had the one organiser. Give us your 50 quid and we'll go and do it. So next year after that, it was Brands Hatch. And the year after that, it was Silverstone. And after doing 3 years of track days, it was kind of like, you know, all right, we've kind of done that now. What else is there? And he goes, oh, give us your 50 quid. And they were like, well, the travelling involved as well. It was like, oh, we're going to London to Brands Hatch. It's miles away, isn't it? So he goes, oh, gives you 50 quid. And we're all thinking, right, yeah, I need another 50 quid for the fuel to get where we're going. And he said, he said, it's only at Cockham. I said, oh, man, I didn't know there was a racetrack down there. He said, there isn't. He said, we're going jumping out of aeroplanes. And I said, we're doing what? And it was just our mate just said, no, he said, we're not doing the track days anymore. He said, we're going to go do parachuting. And I kind of went, seriously? He said, yeah. He said, I booked it on the course. We're just going to turn up. We do it. So we do the course on a Saturday and you get to jump later on in the day, weather permitting. So the best thing that I remember was being really intrigued and drawn in was, and I hope you might have remembered it, was the poster on the wall of a guy in freefall with a red crash helmet on, thumbs up, and it just said, this could be you in freefall on your 7th jump. And that was my whole goal, was to do a free fall on my 7th jump. We got lucky on the weather. I think we did 2 jumps on the first weekend. And then I said, so can I come back? And I think it was Illich just went, of course you can fucking come back. Yeah, we want you to come back spending your money, you know. We didn't realise. So I went back the second weekend. And I said to the lads, are you coming? And they went, no, we've done it. I went, oh, right. So I just went back. I did 2 more jumps, ticking them off, moving forward. The next weekend, I did 2 more. And I think it was Lloydie cleared me for free fall on my 7th jump. And on my 7th jump, I did my first free fall. It was just like, I went hook, line and sinker straight in. Yeah. So it wasn't me. It was one of the lads just said, this is what we're doing.
Did the other lad go with you? Did the other lad do a jump as well?
Yeah, we all did it. No one bottled. There was 5 of us, and we're still together now. We've all grown up together. So we're all school kids.
But were you the only one that continued jumping?
Yeah. They all just went. Yeah, it was good fun, but it's not for us.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Is anyone having problems with the screen flickering or anything?
No, I can see flickering on reflection on you, Anne, but no, we can see you okay.
I'm wondering if I'm going to leave and then come back again. Can I do that? Do you think that will stop it?
I don't know. You can try.
Okay, leave.
Yeah, you'd have to go back and click on the link again, though. You have to scroll.
Okay, hold on.
No worries.
Oh, hold on. It's okay now.
Okay. No, she's gone. Okay, she'll be back.
What about you, Graham? How did you get started on it?
My mate saw one of those stickers in the back windscreen of a car. Do you remember the ones they used to hang? And he said, oh, I've just got this phone number because they didn't have internet in those days. He goes, come on, let's go and do a jump. Let's go and do a jump. And I went, oh, yeah, okay. Sounds good. So we came up, we did the course, and we both did the course together, but it was too windy to do the jump the next day. And it was Graham Kirkman and you were the instructor as well. And I came back the following weekend, I think, did the jump. Thought, great, yeah, that's great. And my mate never came back. He only did the one static line jump and fucked off. That was it. He left me to it. And I kept on jumping. I thought, this is all right. I like this. But the one thing that I always remember about Cochrane, and looking at that aeroplane now, I can still smell the cow dung.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a very distinctive smell. Every time I smell cow shit, I think of Cochrane because the airfield, I think it's changed a lot now. I've looked at it.